You're watching the Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship, brought to you by our 2023 partners.
Test. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tigers Park here in South Elgin, Illinois. We've got a great matchup for you here today for the 2023 Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship between the St. Louis Americans and the Chicago Kingsmen. Chicago Kingsmen have won the toss and have elected to bowl. So they will start with the ball first, as we've got the two batters walking out onto the field for the St. Louis Americans. So there's a lineup for the starting 11 for Kranti, Cameron Delport, Nikhil, Zahid, Ankad Singh, Justin Dill, who's the skipper, Ujwal Venkota, Arnav Jambe, Sandeep, Skyram, Sam Das, and Parth Mehta. The playing 11 for the Chicago Kingsmen: Tainder Singh, Fawad Alam, who is the captain, Najam Iqbal, Shahir Hassan, Hassan Khan, Asif Mahmood, Kevin Phillip, Ayush Takhar, Syed Saad Ali, Mir Hamza, and Zia ul Haq. Should be an exciting matchup coming up for you here, just a few moments away. Want to thank our sponsors, Sunoco, our title sponsor, and our official sponsor, Lakshmi. And as always, you can follow all of the matches live across the 2023 Sunoco MILC season. Follow Minor League Cricket social media channels or visit www.minorleaguecricket.com for more info. My name is Shaz Latif, looking to take you through this match. It should be a very phenomenal match coming up. Two high-powered offenses. Should be no shortage of fireworks here. To give you a rough idea, it is sunny. It is blue skies with no clouds in the area whatsoever. It has really opened up here today. There is a strong wind from the roadside part of the field, so we'll call it the roadside, and we've got the forest side, which is where you see the bowler currently taking his run-up. The umpires for today are going to be Mateen Inamdar, Onkar Akolkar. Mateen Inamdar is the third umpire here in the booth. And then we've got Darpan Patel out in the field with Onkar Akolkar. Here we go for the first delivery. There's an appeal. It seems like there's Some sort of an appeal, conclusion, waiting. There are no official words from the umpire just yet, and Zia-ul-Haq who's in the attack. And it's Zahid Zakil and Cameron Delport who are batting for the St. Louis Americans. So after all the discussion, it will be a dot ball, and we will proceed as business as usual. So that is Zahid Zakil, who is on strike. Zia-ul-Haq comes in again. Good, strong delivery, good line, good pace. Dot ball. So right now, from your vantage point, where you see Zia-ul-Haq is running up with his run-up, that's the forest end, and that is going against the wind. So he is running against the wind at this point in time. So it'll be interesting to see how his ball varies with that wind. See how much swing he's able to generate, if any. Oh, you see that in swing. And leads to another dot ball. So Zia has the capability of going in and out both. In swing, out swing. So it should be very, very fun to see. Be a nice cat and mouse game here between the batsmen and the bowlers. Oh, good delivery here from Zia-ul-Haq. Changed his length. So Zia continuing to play with the swing of the ball. Getting it to swing slightly out. See what he does here. This one goes straight back. Good variations from Zia-ul-Haq. Good way to start if you are a Chicago Kingsmen fan or a player. The wind is really starting to pick up now. Oof. Right on the toes, but he's up to the task. And he's up to the task very well, might I add. That will go running across the ropes for a 4. Zahid Zakil gets the scoring started with a boundary straight back up the middle. And that will be the end of over number 1. So that is 4 for the St. Louis Americans for a loss of none. Here to start the matchup between the St. Louis Americans and the Chicago Kingsmen. Now it's Cameron Delport's turn to take his chance at getting some damage done here. His first ball is a dot from Mir Hamza. Should be a really good matchup here. Cameron Delport, who's a very, very hard hitter. Got a good bowler in Mir Hamza. Be interesting to see how these two have a game within the game, shall we say. Oh, another excellent, excellent delivery. And it's been given. He nicked it. That is a massive, massive wicket for the Chicago Kingsmen. Mir Hamza strikes immediately, and Cameron Delport goes out with a duck. A perfect start for the Kingsmen. A not so ideal start for the St. Louis Americans. Cameron never fought it. He never said anything. He knew it. Just walks his way back to the dugout. And what a start if you are a Chicago Kingsmen fan or a team member. Wow. That's Ayush Tucker with the gloves, making sure he makes no mistakes about it whatsoever. Now it's going to be Nikhil Kanchan who comes to the crease. With the power play currently active, they've got a... Well, they did have a third man deep, and he still is, but he's just going to be moving a lot more fine, and they've got a fine leg in play. So nothing in the boundary area straight whatsoever. Nothing on the long off or long on end. They're taking everything to the back. They're anticipating edges and slashes more than anything at this point in time, from what it looks like. Mir Hamza comes in again. Another good, solid delivery. Good length, good pace. Right past the off stump. Nothing offered from Nikhil Kanchan. Hope you all are doing well out there. And if you're following us on any of our live streaming and live scoring, you can follow all of the matches live across the 2023 Sunoco MILC season. Follow Minor League Cricket social media channels or visit www.minorleaguecricket.com for more info. Mir Hamza continuing to put the pressure on. Will lead to another dot delivery here. And if you're following the MILC social media channels, make sure you follow us on YouTube, MLC Network, Twitter at MIL Cricket, Facebook at MILCUSA, and Instagram at MILCUSA. Try to get it over to the leg side. He did. It's a good fielding in the deep. Slightly misplayed, but nonetheless, he's able to stop that from getting out past the boundary. Good use of the wrist there from Nikhil. Takes it out towards Gully. Good fielding. There's a quick run. They're running. Excellent call. Probably wasn't the wisest one, but nonetheless, they're able to scratch across the run, and that will conclude over number 2. So that's St. Louis Americans bringing up their total to 7 for a loss of 1.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट में क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Zia-ul-Haq will start his second over of the afternoon. Oh, there's a loud appeal. A loud appeal, but not interested. Good piece of hitting from Nikhil Kanchan. This time drives it out into the covers. That will lead to 2 runs. Good piece of hitting there. Steps into the line of the ball. Ensures that he meets the full face of the bats and punches that ball right through the covers. Very well executed. Zia-ul-Haq coming back again. This time straighter delivery, and it's been given. Zia-ul-Haq strikes. The finger goes up. That is the end for Nikhil Kanchan. Survived one earlier in the over, unable to survive the second one. And that is the second wicket for the St. Louis Americans down. A rough start to the innings here for the St. Louis Americans. The Chicago Kingsmen sticking to their strength, their bowling attack, which is absolutely fierce, showing no mercy right now. Out is Nikhil Kanchan. We'll wait for the new batsman to come in. What action from Zia-ul-Haq, using the wind, and right now he's just bowling straight, dead on, not messing about whatsoever. And if you're the skipper, Fawad Alam, for the Chicago Kingsmen, you could not write a better script than this to start your match. You could not ask for a better start. So this match will continue for the Sunoco MILC here from Tigers Park, South Elgin, Illinois, just outside of the Chicagoland area. Slower delivery, takes it to just about full length, but this time Kranti is up for the task. So now Zahid Zakil, who's been out there. It's only been 3 overs, so just about. Not even. But lots of action. And Zia-ul-Haq, oh wow, generating some massive bounce, goes wide, and that will be a +4. I think there's a little zip on that one, maybe a little bit too much zip. There you see how it just bounces way past the batsman, the keeper, everybody. Better line there from Zia. Lead to a dot delivery. Slow delivery this time. Plays it out towards point. Good fielding. Excellent fielding there to save an additional run. And that will lead to just one on the board. So that will conclude over number 3. It's the St. Louis Americans 16 for a loss of 2. Halfway through the power play. They've got some work to do.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
Mir Hamza comes back into the attack and immediately starts off with a beautiful swing, outswing delivery. Will lead to a dot ball. And there you see Kranti on the other end, just taking a look at that ball and saying, oh, that is definitely swinging. And with the pace that's being generated by Mir Hamza, and with the ball behind him, or the wind behind him, it's going to be a huge advantage. And just like that, and there you see Zahid Zakil saying the same thing. How's that ball swinging so much? Thank you to Matini Namdar, who helps fix our tent here. We usually ran right. Looked like we were watching through a visor. Speaking of watching, the Chicago Kingsmen will watch a run and get put on the board here, as Zahid is able to take that straight back up the middle for a single. So same field and play for Mir Hamza. Nothing too fancy. Deep square leg, or excuse me, deep fine leg and a deep third man. And his ball right now is generating some massive, massive swing. And you can see how strong the wind is. Umpire Darpan Patel, you see his jersey just flapping around in the wind. It is that strong. Good, excellent delivery again. This time up to the task. They're going to try to run for 2 maybe. Nope. This side against it. It's absolutely the right call. Oh, there's an opportunity. I don't think he got all of it. No, he didn't. And just like that, another wicket falls for the St. Louis Americans. He tried to go for it. Did Zahid Zakil, but unfortunately for him, he took it directly to mid-on, and that was about as easy as they come. Just a quick sprint in from the 30, and that is the end for Zahid Zakil. A great catch by, so we double check here. Indeed it is Najam Iqbal. Makes no mistakes about it. And another wicket falls for the St. Louis Americans. That is 18 for a loss of 3. One more delivery left here in over number 4. And right now, the Chicago Kingsmen's bowling attack has been absolutely relentless. Excellent bowling, excellent line, excellent length. Want to give a quick shout out to the Studio 7 production team on behalf of MILC. Without their help, we're unable to bring you this broadcast here from the Chicago Tigers Park in South Elgin, Illinois. And going to be Angad Singh coming into the crease. So Angad will take his stance. Ooh, Mir Hamza right now is feeling it. He is in a groove, and he is in a groove right now. That will be the end of over number 4. At the end of 18, or excuse me, at the end of 4, it's 18 for a loss of 3.
आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Oh, that's a full toss. I don't think that was intended by any means. I think that was a Yorker attempt that was missed. But nonetheless, Asif Mahmood, who comes into the attack, is greeted with a single onto the fine leg side. So now here it is, the right-left combo, the right-left combo. Right now, we are just into the 5th over, and the Chicago Kingsmen bowling attack has been absolutely staunch. And they're looking to get another wicket here, if at all possible, from Asif Mahmood, who's got some really good pace. This time plays it onto the leg side, does Angad Singh, and they'll get him on the board. So that'll be a relief. I always feel like any batsman that comes into the crease right away wants to get off that 0 mark. It's no worse feeling than leaving with a duck next to your name as a batter. I've had one too many, which is why I'm sitting here in the commentary booth and not on the field. Oh, there's a call there. Oh, okay. Rather risky, but nonetheless, the St. Louis Americans ensuring that they get some runs on the board, so they'll take that single happily. I don't think any intentional mix-up was there. I think it was just a natural follow-through for Asif Mahmood and just the runner just running into each other. It happens. It happens all the time. Very good delivery from Asif Mahmood once again. Leads to a dot. Good timing there from Angad. Oh, he slips at the other end. It's actually probably a good thing for him because there was a want for that second, but don't think there was anything available there. And his right-left combinations as the fielders continue to change their field positions. It's not a fan that they're aware that they're not a fan of it whatsoever. but also the umpires have to run across as well. So I don't know how big of a fan the umpires are. Excellent delivery. Excellent delivery. Good defense there. And with that, just like that, that is the end of over number 5. So one more over to go in the power play. It is the St. Louis Americans 22 for a loss of 3.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go Rewards, when you fuel, you save, because rewards come first.
Mir Hamza is going to continue, and why not? He has got the hot hand. And there it is. And why not one more for Mir Hamza? An excellent, excellent grab in the slips. I believe that went out to the second slip. Safe pair of hands back there. And that is the end for Angad Singh. He's got to depart. And that is going to be another gut punch for the St. Louis Americans' chances here. They're down 4 wickets in the power play. The Chicago Kingsmen knew what they were doing when they wanted to bowl first. And right now, I believe that was second slip. Who was that in the second slip? Tejinder Singh with safe pair of hands. And right now, if you're the St. Louis Americans, you got to get some sort of partnership being built here. Just something. Just rotate that strike. Give yourself a chance. Give yourself a foundation. Right now, the bowling attack, we're going to give credit where credit's due. The bowling attack has been spot on. Absolutely spot on. Fawad Alam, the skipper for the Chicago Kingsmen, pulling all the right strings right now. And now it's going to be the captain, Justin Dill, for the St. Louis Americans coming in. So if the St. Louis Americans ever needed a captain's knock, this is the time. Good outswing again for Mir Hamza. That ball is definitely swinging with the wind. And right now it looks like Justin has a middle stump guard. He may want to inch a little bit across to that off stump, but we'll see how it goes. That's exactly what he's doing. He marks his mark in the middle stump. Don't be surprised if he takes just a half an inch across. Sitting at middle. Here comes Mir Hamza. Oh, beautiful delivery once again. If Justin doesn't get a bat on that, the off stump is flying back. Gets the inside edge, gets it out towards the onside for a dot delivery. This youngster, Mir Hamza, for the Chicago Kingsmen, doing some massive damage. Massive damage. He's got 3 wickets and 5 runs given up. Yes, you've heard that right. He's given up 5 runs and he's taken 3 wickets. And he's halfway through his 3rd over. Beautifully played by Justin. Takes it out towards the extra covers. I don't think it's going to have enough for the boundary. Oh, it does. It does. It just skips across. That will be 4 runs. A welcome boundary, welcome sight for the St. Louis Americans, courtesy of the skipper. He's taking the bull by the horns, shall we say, perhaps? We'll see here in just a few minutes. Right now, he needs to be out there with his batters. A welcome sight for the St. Louis Americans here. Samir Hamza comes back in for his... Ooh! Well placed by Justin Dill, right in between the two fielders onto the leg side. Good fielding, good backup. Just good technically sound cricket here. That's what you expect from the Sunoco MILC. Want to give a shout out to our title sponsor, Sunoco, and then our official sponsor, Lakshmi. Thank you for your partnership in bringing cricket to the United States and continuing for it to flourish. We couldn't do it without you. That one's come off the pads. Kranti was about halfway down. And wisely the skipper says, nope, go back. So that is the end of the power play. The field will open up now. See how the Chicago Kingsmen go ahead and take advantage of this. 28 for a loss of 4 at the end of 6.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Now it's going to be the spinner Tajinder Singh coming on for the Chicago Kingsmen. Immediately starts off with a dot ball. Grante goes back to his back foot, try to give himself some space. This time he's able to punch that ball across. We'll take a single. The wind picking up ever so slightly. It's been breezy, to say the least, but it does become pretty brisk, shall we say, at certain points. This time Justin takes it out, just slashes it across towards deep backwards point. He'll run across for 2. Hopefully this is the start of something for the St. Louis Americans to build a good partnership. Give themselves a very good score to defend. To be determined, to be seen. It's going to take some very disciplined batting from here on out. And Justin Dill definitely capable of doing that. And he's a captain for a reason, influencing his team. Excellent delivery from Tajinder Singh will lead to a dot. Oh, just out of the hands of Tajinder Singh, but no damage done. Knocks it down enough where not a run can be put on the board. Beautiful, beautiful shot off the bat of Justin Dill. And that is over long on for a maximum. Good over for the St. Louis Americans, starting to put some runs on the board, exactly what the doctor ordered. 37 for a loss of 4 at the end of 7.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
It's going to be a new bowler coming into the attack here for the Chicago Kingsmen. It's going to be Hassan Khan. Another spinner. I'm being corrected. I'm being told it is Hassan Khan. So I apologize, Hassan. Oh! And immediately, Hassan says, thank you for correcting my name. I'll take the wicket along with it. And what a delivery. Absolutely had Kranti in all sorts of knots and troubles. He guessed, and it cost him. He moved forward, never should have moved forward, should have stayed in his place. But unfortunately for him, there you see it, he knows it. He's got to exit stage left, and that is the end for Kranti. So Justin out there right now. The St. Louis Americans, the dominoes continue to fall. 37 for a loss of 5. Hassan Khan making his presence felt immediately. And you've got to give credit to the skipper, Fawad Alam, for the Chicago Kingsmen. He has been pulling the absolute perfect strings in his bowling attack against the St. Louis Americans. A very well prepared skipper here. It's going to be Ujjwal Vinkota. So Ujjwal Vinakota, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Yeah. Ujjwal, if I mispronounce it, I apologize. Ujjwal, a right-handed bat. Close stance. Oh! Excellent fielding, excellent fielding. That ball just took off. Wow. That ball bounced and it just had some extra English on there. My good old basketball terminology coming into play. Good defensive stand. Hassan Khan generating some tremendous spin rate. Again, a very good defense from Ujjwal Vinakota. He rings him up. What a turn. I just spoke about his spin rate. You can tell the way the ball is generating that English. And Hassan Khan. Oh my. What a revelation for the Chicago Kingsmen. Comes in, first order of business, first ball, out. Says dot, dot, dot. I'll take the middle stump this time. Thank you very much. The St. Louis Americans down another wicket. This is a free fall of epic proportions. 37 for a loss of 6. Just one delivery left here in the 8th over. Justin Dill, the skipper, he needs someone to stay there with him. Someone to just hang in there. But right now, the Chicago Kingsmen making very short work of the St. Louis Americans order. They're heading into that lower middle to lower order here now. It's going to be tough, but it's not impossible. You got to continue to play the game. If you're the St. Louis Americans, you got to give yourself a chance. Just build something. Just build something. And Ujjwal Vinakota goes out for a duck. 2 ducks on the card right now for the St. Louis Americans. And it's going to be Arnav Jump. Coming into the crease. He will be wise to just defend. He did just that. And that is the conclusion of the over. Hassan Khan strikes 2 wickets with a maiden. That is impressive. That is impressive. Hassan Khan, the under-19 captain for the Pakistan team. There's a reason why he's the captain. He's been told that he's actually played 2 under-19 World Cups. So he definitely has the experience, and you can tell that spin is unreal. So we'll be back here in just a few seconds. At the end of 8, it's 37 for a loss of 6.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Looks like it's going to be Asif Mahmood coming back. Takes his run up, didn't like something. Decides to just abort. Asif with a run up. Just cut away on that. Goes out towards short third man. And just take a single. Justin Dill, 14 runs off of 9 balls faced. He's got a 4. So he's got a boundary, and he's also got a maximum to his name. For those of you just joining us, welcome to the 2023 Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship. You're watching the St. Louis Americans versus the Chicago Kingsmen. And right now it's been all Chicago Kingsmen so far. A relentless bowling attack. Chicago Kingsmen electing to bowl after winning the toss here at Tigers Park in South Elgin, Illinois. Oh, and that is it. Just put his bat out there, and it leads straight to the stumps. That is the end for Arnav Jump. Oh, no. Not sure what's going on in that St. Louis Americans camp or dugout, but somebody's got to stick out there with the skipper. But excellent bowling from the Chicago Kingsmen. Asim Mahmood strikes. And another duck for Arnav Jumb and the St. Louis Americans. That's 3 ducks. Skipper Justin Dill giving some words of advice to the new batsman coming in, just confirming who that is. You see number 77 on there. It's Sandeep Sivaram. Asif Mahmood, 1.3 over so far, conceding 5 runs, taking 1 wicket. The field is being packed. Fawad Alam ensuring everybody's in the right place. The captain for the Chicago Kingsmen. Asif Mahmood comes in and delivers a blistering ball that Sandeep Sivaram just gets the bat on. This has been impressive. Absolutely impressive from the Chicago Kingsmen. And the St. Louis Americans are no slouch, ladies and gentlemen, with the bat. Right now, they're just being overmatched by this bowling attack. And a perfectly placed Yorker. Wow. There you see the skipper, Fawad Alam. Says, here you go back, do it quickly. Right now there's a rhythm. There's an absolute rhythm being played with for the Chicago Kingsmen. And if you're the St. Louis Americans, you just want to play this out. You got to give yourself a chance. Just play it out. Comes off the... Looks like it may have come off the thigh guard. Weight is confirmed, but either way, it's not going to lead to any runs. And that will conclude the over. So at the end of over number 9, it's the St. Louis Americans at 38 for a loss of 7.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need 1 hand on the roof, 1 hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save, because rewards come first.
There you see the St. Louis Americans and their fall of wickets. It's been rapid fire, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody's really been able to stick out there. Justin Dill has played the longest. The skipper, he needs somebody to hold the fort down with him. It's going to be Hassan Khan coming in again. Oh, good rotation of the ball again. And you see how much spin he's generating because you see Justin utilizing those feet to get himself into position, just defend at the very least. The lefty spinner again. Oh, well placed. Absolutely well placed from Justin. The only risk with that shot is if you miss it, it's going straight onto your pads, and that is an automatic middle. Hassan Khan continuing the pressure. Sandeep Sivaram still at 0. Needs to get off the mark and just support Justin at the very least. Excellent delivery again. And you see Hassan, the way he generates that spin and he rotates that ball. It starts just outside of off stump. It's just about fourth or so, and then it just turns into the middle. Just like that. Just like that. Hassan Khan has given up 1 run, but it's taken 2 wickets. And as soon as I say that, he's given up his second run. That is phenomenal. This young man is absolutely on a roll, and that will conclude the over. So a rapid-fire completion to the first half of the innings here between the St. Louis Americans and the Chicago Kingsmen. It is 40 for a loss of 7.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट में क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Looks like Asif Mahmood is going to continue his attack here. What a delivery once again. What a delivery from Asif Mahmood. No chance for Sandeep. Just has to defend. And that is a smart play from Sandeep to just defend it. Wait for any bad deliveries and try to take advantage. But unfortunately for the St. Louis Americans right now, the Chicago Kingsmen have not given that many chances. If I'm not mistaken, only a grand total of 3 boundaries have come. Oh, again, absolute blistering pace. That is going to be given a leg by, indeed it is. Oof. That is some bounce, and it's been given 1 for the over for Asif Mahmood. If you're the Chicago Kingsmen right now, this is the guy you want to get. If you can get the skipper's wicket, you kind of almost know the writing is on the wall. And I say that tongue-in-cheek because it's a game of cricket, it's sports, anything can happen at any time. You never say never till the end. But it becomes extremely difficult when your best player is no longer holding that willow and gives yourself a chance to attack. So, as I say that, Justin takes it out towards deep gully, and that'll take a single. For Sandeep, he's got a strike rate of 11. And although that may sound bad right now, he just needs to stay out there. Just stay out there. Oh, just out of the reach of the fielder at square. And I mean just out of his fingertips. Just past his fingertips. That is not what you're looking for. If you're going to play it on the ground right now. But right now, I think it's just, however you can get the runs if you're the St. Louis Americans, you want them. But gotta take it easy. Gotta stick it out. Asif comes in again. A beautiful cracking shot off the bat of Justin Dill. He'll take that into the extra covers. I don't know if it's got enough for the boundary. It doesn't. But good hard running between Sandeep and Justin Dill. They will scamper for 2, and that will be the end of the over. So at the end of 11, it's 45 for a loss of 7.
What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
Oh, again, just off the fingertips at point. Oh, that's a lost opportunity there for the Chicago Kingsmen, and trying to see who that fielder is out there. He's not going to be happy about that. That would have been another wicket, but nonetheless, Sandeep survives. He'll get another chance. They'll get Justin Dill to the crease. Smart play, very smart play. Just takes what's given to him. And Hassan Khan continuing his superb bowling here today. You almost feel like Hassan is sending up, or he's just setting himself up right now. Another dot delivery. Cut shot out towards goalie. Fielder on the spot. No runs. Oh, excellent, excellent delivery again. Right now, you know, Spinner is doing well when he's got the batsman dancing in the crease. Forward, backwards, and you see the weight transfer, and that's Sandeep trying to pick up the release of the ball and trying to see where that ball is going to be pitched. So you see he's on the leg stump right now, and that's a shot right there. That's an absolutely good shot, and they do block it. Yes, they do. Good use of the feet. Sandeep wanted that second run. Justin Dill said, no thank you, I will take it from here. So that is a good shot from Sandeep. So that is the end of the over. At the end of 12, it's the St. Louis Americans 48 for a loss of 7.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Ziaul Haq coming back into the attack. It's a rather half-hearted shot from Sandeep Sivaram. Good keep. Good keep there. So Ziaul Haq. Beautifully played. Absolutely beautiful shot off the bat of Sandeep Sivaram. And I think that's going to have more than enough to get past the boundary. But, oh, it just doesn't. It just dies. Just dies out in the deep. Good hustle there. I think that's the captain, Fawad Alam, chasing that down. No excuse for not hustling, and the captain leading the way, showing the example. And we're being treated here to rather two very good captains. One, Fawad Alam for the Chicago Kingsmen, and Justin Dill of the St. Louis Americans. Both lead by example for their respective squads, which you expect to see out of the skipper. So two very high quality cricketers for their respective clubs. Zial Hooks delivers another dot delivery right now. This pressure, these dots are absolutely monumentous for the St. Louis Americans. You're already way past that half-point mark now in the innings. You're at 51. You need Justin Dill to stay there for sure, but he needs some sort of support out there. It looks like Sandeep is definitely up to the task as Justin guides that ball between third and gully. He'll take that single. Oof. Zial Huck with some pace there, gets some bounce. Good stop in the back. I don't know what the call is, but there's very big lack of communication between Sandeep and Justin. So he's asking if that's one for the over. Indeed, that is one for the over for Zial Huck. So it's been given a 1-run leg by. Full toss delivery. Justin Dill knows exactly what to do with a full toss. That was a missed Yorker by all means. You could tell the intent. And Justin Dill parks it into the extra covers. He'll say, thank you very much. I will take those 6 runs. Excellent, excellent shot from the middle of the bat. And you knew it was gone because he never moved. So that concludes the end of 13. It is the St. Louis Americans 59 for a loss of 7. The skipper still out there, willing his team on. Can he put up a respectable score and set something up to defend? We'll be here to see it. We'll be right back.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go Rewards, when you fuel, you save, because rewards come first.
How about this, ladies and gentlemen? How about this treat? It is going to be the skipper, Fawad Alam, coming into the attack for the Chicago Kingsmen. Fawad, who's very well known for his captaincy along with his batting skills. And take a look at this now. He's going to give it a go with the ball. And by no means is he a slouch with the ball, so let's see how it goes. Fawad Alam with the first delivery. Sandeep takes it out towards mid-on. Saad Ali easily gets that one. Looks like to have some slight... Alright, looks like he's going to bowl with his hat on because maybe his hair is bothering him a little bit. We'll find out. Big heave from Sandeep. And that will get past the keeper there. Nicely played by Sandeep. This time he does get the middle of the bat on that ball. There's nobody available at mid-off, so he'll utilize that area for sure. So here we go. Skipper versus skipper. Justin Dill versus Fawad Alam. You see Justin continues to take that middle guard. It's where he's most comfortable, it seems like. And he'll attack that same area that Sandeep did. And you see Fawad Alam really trying to pick up the pace. He's not waiting to see what's... He's not giving the batters a chance to really settle down. He's making sure that he's bringing that pressure on at all times. So another dot delivery. So current run rate sitting at just under 4.5. Projected score of 88. But the good news is for the St. Louis Americans, this partnership has stuck for a little bit. And just as I said, again, just out of the reach of the fine leg fielder. And that will go racing across the boundary for a 4. They'll take it because they need it. And we'll say sometimes it's better to be lucky than good on that one. The St. Louis Americans take the additional 4 runs, and that will conclude the over. So at the end of 14, 65 for a loss of 7.
आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट में क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
हाँ, वो तो हाथ में था। Commentary. When it's 2 people, it's easier. आसान होता है। जब अकेले में खुद बात करना है। ZL Hook coming back. Just as I say that, Justin Dill takes a walk to the middle of the crease, says, "All right, we're good. I'll turn back around." First delivery comes very high off the bat, pretty much off the stickers. Good active fielding, good backup there is the right thought. I think that's Saad Ali, if I'm not mistaken. Indeed it is. Saad's that oddity where he bats left but throws right. Oh, good pace, but well batted from Justin Dill. He knew all he had to do was get bat on ball, and that ball was going to go flying, and that's exactly what he did. 1 bounce, 4. 4 runs, and he's given 1 for the over as well. So Ziaul Haq needs to be careful. Sure, there's no more bouncers of that kind coming in. See that bat Justin's using, that SG gold. Looks to be a beautiful piece of willow. He thought he took it onto the square side, but that goes straight back to Zia. And looking over to the umpire, Darpan Patel, to see, hey, is that another one? Darpan Patel says, no, it is not. Let's move forward. Good bowling here from Zia Ohak. Nicely defended by Justin. Dill was sitting at 32 off of 22 deliveries. Sandeep providing that support that was so remarkably needed. Oh, well played from Justin. Gets the bat on the ball, takes it out towards fine leg. Are they going to run for two? Justin's there, but Sandeep's got to go on the other end. And luckily for them, that ball, for whatever reason, there was no sense of urgency in getting that ball back in. And that cost them 2 runs. Let's see if that came off the thumb for Justin. That's what it looks like. May have signaling for the spray in the next over, perhaps, or at the break. He took off those gloves immediately. That cannot feel good. Oh, beautifully cut. Beautifully cut. Takes a single out towards short third. This is a very well played, disciplined innings from Justin Dill for his team. A much needed stance. That will bring the St. Louis Americans to a total of 72 for a loss of 7 at the end of 15.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
Fawad Alam is going to continue his
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट में क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
And now we are back, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for the technical difficulties that we had there for a few moments. I know you were looking at the action but couldn't hear me. It's okay. I'm pretty sure you guys are okay with that here and there. Take a break from me as well. But Fawad Alam in that last over, conceding just about 8 runs. And now it's going to be Asif Mahmood starting over number 16, or excuse me, over number 17. So Justin Dill and Sandeep Sivaram providing some offense, a much needed offense. Oh, there's running. He's running. Oh, hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he didn't jam his shoulder or anything like that. That's the most scary part, diving into the crease. Just rubs his tailbone. He looks like he's good to go. That's the last thing you want, is anybody getting hurt. But right now, the aggressive running for Sandeep Sivaram and Justin Dill, providing some much needed runs. They've got 3 overs to work with. They gotta get. Oh, it's a full toss in the back. Let me given a wide, waiting for the official confirmation. Indeed, there it is. That is the wide. It's not going to be fun. If you're a batter, if you're Justin, good thing you didn't step back by any means. That would have been flush in the ribcage area, perhaps, if not lower. That was a hard hit ball back from Justin Dill off of Asif Mahmood. They'll run for a single that takes it out towards long on. An inside-out swing there. Good throw, good backup from Saad Ali. Fawad Alam he left that cannon loose. But good running here for Sandeep Sivaram and Justin Dill. I can't speak enough of Sandeep Sivaram and his support of Justin Dill. As a skipper, you want somebody to stick with you, and Sandeep has answered that bell. And Justin takes that straight back, hit hard. And that is a 4. 4 runs. A welcome boundary for Justin Dill and the St. Louis Americans. And right now, this is a skipper's knock right here, ladies and gentlemen. Literally just sheer will of ensuring his team gives himself a good chance to defend a respectable score. Just 4 away from his half century is Justin Dill. That'll be given a wide. Just waiting to see if that is 1 for the over. Indeed, that is 1 for the over. A massive shot off the fingertips of the fielder. And that is a massive 4. And that brings up the 50 for Justin Dill. That's his half century. 4 more runs added onto the board. Justin Dill 50 off of 34 balls. 4 4s and 2 6s. A stabilizing effort gets his team to 93. Just 7 runs away from 100 mark. Can only imagine how much of a boost that will give them. Takes it out towards the covers, walks down the pitch. He'll take a single. So that concludes the over. At the end of 17, it is the St. Louis Americans, a 94 for a loss of 7.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go Rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
As we come back here for the start of over number 18, you've got to respect the St. Louis Americans' effort here. A gritty effort to continue to fight. Give themselves a defending score here of some sort, which is excellent to see. And if you're the Chicago Kingsmen, you got to be wondering what happened to all of our momentum all of a sudden. They had so much pressure built, and now they'll bring back Hassan Khan, who's been their maestro with the ball. Fawad Alam there at backwards point. See if Hassan Khan can pull off something else again. See if they can get a breakthrough. Oh, he went straight back. And that will run away for 4. Justin Dill continues his masterful innings here, bringing up the 98 mark here for the St. Louis Americans. This is why we play the game, ladies and gentlemen. When it looks all said and done, you never know what could happen. And it's moments like this you really appreciate the game even more and the players even more because there's no quit. And that starts with the leadership up top. And Justin Dill exemplifies that here for the St. Louis Americans. So well done. Not over by any means, of course. Still got 2 overs left. Walks down the pitch. Saw the lead, chases after it, just out of his reach. Oh, they're going to run for 2. The wicketkeeper was out of place. He was completely out of place. Had he caught it at the stumps, there was definitely a chance for a run out, but not to be. And that will get the St. Louis Americans ever so close to that 100 mark, sitting at 99. Hassan Khan again provides that delivery, but this will bring up the 100 mark for the St. Louis Americans. It's 101 at this point in time. Well fought. Good perseverance from early loss of the wickets. A good partnership here. A 63-run partnership between Justin Dill and Sandeep Sivaram. And that will do it. That will end the over for Hassan Khan. Good bowling from the young maestro. 14 runs conceded, taking 2 wickets. Brings the St. Louis Americans to 103 for a loss of 7. 2 overs to go. Can they get to 125 or 130? Let's see. Maybe some fireworks are on display here soon.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले। हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Attempted ramp shot there from Justin off of Amir Hamza. Comes up empty. Yeah, there you see him trying. Maybe that was more of a Surya Kumar Yadav practice shot there. Oh, we've got some comments coming in from behind me that says he's going to do it again. I'm telling you he's going to do it again. Well, let's see. My favorite ramp shot artist personally is Joss Butler, hands down. I think he's the best in the business. And no ramp shot needed there. That's just a blatant brute strength from Justin Dill, screaming that ball past cow corner for 4. Says enough with the fancy stuff. Let me just slog. Let me hit. .107. Can they get to 130? It's definitely a possibility. We got the ability to just really open up now. And that is it. That is giving it out. Justin Dill tried to get a little too cute, but unfortunately for him, that's got to be the end. Good keep in the back. Captain's knock from Justin Dill. Give himself a chance to defend. Sandeep comes over, just gives him a pat on the back. Indeed, well-deserved pat on the back for the skipper. He's got to depart for 61 at balls of 42. Strike rate of 145. And this, ladies and gentlemen, may be the point where you just got to play out the 20 overs, rotate some the strike, and just get some additional runs. The heavy lifting has been done with that partnership between Justin and Sandeep. We're looking to see who comes out next. It's waiting for a final confirmation. Sam Das. So Sam Das will be the new batter coming in. I think Justin was better suited to just absolutely smack the ball. Mir Hamza coming through with his 4th wicket. Can he get a fifer? That's what he's shooting for. Big swing from Sam Das. Who'll get a run on the board, get himself off the 0 mark immediately. So for Mir Hamza, 3.4 overs bowled so far, conceding 16 runs, and he's got 4 wickets. You know he's looking for that fifer. Slow delivery. It even fooled the wicketkeeper back there. They'll scamper for a single. Actually, the last one was given a bye and a +1. Oh, he went for it. Did he get enough? Did he get enough? Yes, he did. He gets it on a bounce over the ropes for a 4. Good aggressive hitting. And Sam Das comes in and says, hello, boundary. 113 for a loss of 8. Final over coming up here for the first half of the innings.
What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
Fawad Alam will come back into bold the final over. Beautiful use of the feet, and that's gone. That is a maximum. Out past the yard. Somebody's going to have to go chase that one down. Six runs on the board. Sandeep Sivaram is the set batsman, and he's saying, I can make sure we put up some more runs, and indeed he does. Just walks down the track, uses that body weight, transfers it very well, and smokes it straight back for a maximum. Again, Sandeep takes this out towards the leg side. They're going to try to see if they push for two. They says no. It's the right call. That will lead to a long single. That will get Sam Das. Sam Das takes that towards long on. Tajinder Singh back there. Again, using the feet. Oh, just off the hands of Fawad Alam. He's not happy with that. It might have stung more than he would like to admit. Oh, you see the agony. What hurts even more is he knows he drops the catch. Yeah. I know that feeling all too well. Just need a quick breather. Hopefully it's nothing too major. Just gonna need to ice it. Says I'm all right. He's a tough lad. He'll continue on. Final two deliveries of the over. A big heave, and that will scamper across for a four. And what a shot off the bat of Sam Das. I think he's trying to pull it, but just gets off the top end of the bat, and that will go racing past the boundary for 4 additional runs. It's a good, strong finish here for the St. Louis Americans. Give them credit, ladies and gentlemen. What looked like to be dead in the water, they resurrected their innings through the partnership of Justin Dill and Sandeep Sivaram, and they've put up a very respectable 122 so far, or it'll be 126 once this scorecard updates. There it goes. And that might be given a wide. And that might be given a wide and then +4. Oh my. Not the way that the Chicago Kingsmen want to finish. And Fawad Alam is absolutely upset with himself. He is not happy. It's not a wide, it's just a 4. It looks like it came off the glove, and they'll be done for the evening. So that is the end of the first innings. The St. Louis Americans 130 for 8. And a beautiful stance between Sandeep Sivaram and Justin Dill. Give them credit for this respectable score. So 130 is what the Chicago Kingsmen will need to chase. Fawad Alam finishing off the final over. Wasn't too happy with himself, but nonetheless, a respectable score. There you see from the St. Louis Americans, Cameron Delport with a 0, Zahid Zakil with 6, Nikhil Kranchan with 5, Kranti with 5, Angad Singh with 2, and Justin Dill with that spectacular 61, and Sandeep Sivaram with a 26, with Ujjwal Venkata and Arnav Jam both going out with 0s as well. So good cameo from Sam Das at 14 off of 5. The Chicago Kingsmen need 131 to chase this down. There you see the bowling attack from the Chicago Kingsmen. It started off very, very strong. Not sure exactly what happened. Actually, I do know what happened. Justin Dill and Sandeep Sivaram is what happened. And then Zia-ul-Haq with 1 wicket. Mir Hamza with 4. Asif Mahmood with 1. Tajinder Singh with 0. Hassan Khan, excellent spinning attack with 2. And Fawad Alam conceding 29 runs with 0 wickets. So stay tuned. We'll be back shortly to start of the second innings. See if the Chicago Kingsmen have the ability to chase this down. To be seen. We'll be back in just a few moments. Here we go for the first delivery. There's an appeal. It seems like there's up now. Oof. Right on the toes, but he's up to the task, and he's up to the task very well, might I add. That will go running across the road immediately, and Cameron Delport goes out with a duck. A perfect start for the Kingsmen. Zia-ul-Haq coming back again, this time straighter delivery, and it's been given. Zia-ul-Haq strike. But lots of action, and Zia-ul-Haq, oh wow, generating some massive bounce, goes wide, and that will be a +4. Oh, there's an opportunity. I don't think he got all of it. No, he didn't. And just like that, another wicket falls for the St. Louis Americans. Why not? He has got the hot hand. And there it is. And why not one more for Mir Hamza? An excellent, excellent grab in the slips. I believe that went out to the... Beautifully played by Justin. Takes it out towards the extra covers. I don't think it's going to have enough for the boundary. Oh, it does. It does. It just skips across. So I apologize, Hassan. Oh, and immediately Hassan says, thank you for correcting my name. I'll take the wicket along with it. Oh, he rings him up. What a turn. I just spoke about his spin rate. You can tell the way the ball is generating that English. Oh, and that is it. Just put his bat out there, and it leads straight to the stumps. For the St. Louis Americans, this partnership has stuck for a little bit. And just as I say, oh, again, just out of the reach of the fine leg fielder. And that will go racing across the boundary for a 4. They'll take... Oh, good pace, but well batted from Justin Dill. He knew all he had to do was get bat on ball, and that ball was going to go flying, and that's exactly what he did. And Sandeep has answered that bell. And Justin takes that straight back, hit hard, and that is a 4. 4 runs. A massive shot off the fingertips of the fielder. And that is a massive, massive 4. Breakthrough. Oh, he went straight back. And that will run away for 4. 107. And that is it. That is giving it out. Justin Dill tried to get a little too cute, but unfortunately for him, that's got to be the end. And a +1. Oh, he went for it. Did he get enough? Did he get enough? Yes, he did. He gets it on a bounce over the ropes for a 4. We'll come back into bold the final over. Beautiful use of the feet, and that's gone. That is a maximum out. Final 2 deliveries of the over. A big heave, and that will scamper across for a 4. And what a shot off the bat of Sam Doss. I think he's trying to pull it, but there it goes. And that might be given a wide. And that might be given a wide and then +4. Oh my. Not the way.
You're watching the Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship, brought to you by our 2023 partners. You're watching the Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship, brought to you by our 2023 partners.
And we're just about set here to get started for innings number 2 of this matchup between the St. Louis Americans and the Chicago Kingsmen. So just a few seconds away from first delivery of the ball. As always, I want to welcome you back to the 2023 Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship with our title sponsor Sunoco and our official sponsor Lakshmi. If you guys are all doing well out there, should be an interesting chase. The Chicago Kingsmen needing 131 in 20 overs. So just a run rate of pretty much a run a ball. Nothing too crazy, 6.5. And it's going to be Justin Dill starting off with the ball. And it's going to be Tejinder Singh and Kevin Phillip with the bat. Looks like it's going to be Kevin taking his guard first and face. Kevin Phillip, who plays a lot of cricket, rightfully so. Stylish batsman. Here comes the skipper. First delivery. They will get a run. Indeed they will. Right off the bat. No pun intended there. I think Tejinder and Kevin want to have a quick chat on how they want to communicate this. Takes his leg guard, takes his middle guard, says, thank you. He'll get himself set up. The wind continuing to play a factor here. We'll see how Justin fares with it. Beautifully played onto the covers for Tejinder Singh. He'll get off the mark as well. So Chicago Kingsmen batters starting off well. Got a deep square leg in play and a deep third man right now in this power play. Good delivery from Justin will lead to a dot. Beautifully played, but there's a fielder there. And it was rightfully, there's a right setup in the field there, lead to a single. So again, welcome to all of you who are watching online. Welcome to the Sunoco MILC. Whether you're joining us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Just want to say welcome. See how exciting this run chase becomes. Tejinder Singh guides that ball out towards gully. Take a single. So again, very straightforward. Just rotate that strike. Just play a run of ball, and you should be able to chase this down. Oh, dropped. We don't know if there was a bat involved in that one, but definitely looked like it, and indeed it was. So that is a lost opportunity for the St. Louis Americans. So at the end of 1, it's the Chicago Kingsmen 4 for a loss of none. Sam Das will be the new bowler coming into the attack here. And he'll face Tajinder Singh from the get-go. Good pace from the lefty. Good line, good length. Tajinder Singh says, I will not offer at that. Probably a good choice. So he's got the wind behind him, does Tajinder Singh, here at Tigers Park in South Elgin, Illinois. If you're in the area, do come on down as we look to wrap up this beautiful cricket Saturday. So there was an appeal, but none given. And there's the official signal from Darpan Patel. The umpire says that is a leg by. Beautifully struck. It was a good delivery, but a better shot there from Kevin Phillip. He's going to come back for 2 easily. That's a classic Kevin Phillip shot. A pull shot. I don't think he's got enough, but he does have enough to get it past the fielder. Nope, just dies right before the boundary, but 2 runs on the board. Kevin just slightly late on the ball, but nonetheless is able to capitalize and get 2 additional runs over fine leg. I think that came off the stickers of the bat rather than the middle of the bat, which is why you didn't see that loud, you didn't hear that loud noise that you're accustomed to hearing when Kevin Phillip pulls the ball. Smart bowling here from Sam Das. Keeping it off the off stump, just slightly off of it, making Kevin wanting to come out. Oh, this one comes off the thigh pad. That can't feel good. And that will conclude the over. At the end of 2, it's the Chicago Kingsmen 9 for a loss of none. Need 122 in 18 overs.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस, इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले।
हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Dill will continue his attack. He's delivered to Jinder Singh, very well placed. Takes it towards mid-on. That will be a single and an overthrow, but good backup. Good defense there from Kevin Phillip. Quicker delivery, much quicker delivery from Justin. Kevin up to the task. Just guides it out towards short third man. They'll scamper across for a single. Just guiding that ball that time, not really using much strength. Just timing it. There you see the cars zipping in the background as Justin comes with the forest and a beautiful shot over the safety netting here, and that will be a maximum. Beautiful shot off the bat of Tajinder Singh. Just takes it over the fine leg, and that will be a maximum. 6 runs on the board, and that will put a little pep in their step for the Chicago Kingsmen. That brings their score up to 17 for a loss of none. Still have 2 deliveries left here in over number 3. And that's where you want to hit it if you can. There's nobody out there to defend it in the power play. Again, he guides that out towards short third man. Very well done. Right now, using Justin's pace to their advantage of just get bat on ball. Just time it. It's all about timing, as we all know, when it comes to batting. Oh, the bat turned in Kevin's hands. That's why he couldn't get much on there. He tried to just play it, but the bat turned at the last second at point of impact. And that will conclude the over. So at the end of 3, the Chicago Kingsmen 18 for a loss of none. They need 113 in 17 overs. They're on pace. See if they try to accelerate or if they want to just play this out and take the safe route home. So we'll be here. We'll see how it turns out. Back in a minute or so.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need 1 hand on the roof, 1 hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
St. Louis Americans electing to go with Sandeep Sivaram here. Sandeep, who played a monumental effort in ensuring this 130 was put on the board for the St. Louis Americans, gives it go with his bowling now. His first delivery. Well played into the extra covers, and looks like that might just go straight by the boundary. Yes, it will. That is 4 runs. Well timed, well executed. Good shot from Tajinder Singh. So his first delivery to Tajinder Singh goes for a boundary. Goes out towards backwards point. Leads to a dot delivery. Good comeback here from Sandeep Sivaram. Justin providing a few pointers just really quickly. Again, out towards backwards points, but there's a quick run in there. Kevin was already halfway down the track. Again, it's the same play, same execution, same results. The Chicago Kingsmen batters are making that call early. They know what it's there. And they're forcing the hand of the St. Louis Americans to make a fielding play. He went for it. Does he have enough? There's no fielder there, so he'll be safe. But does it have enough to get to the boundary? No, just mere 6 inches away from the ropes. And that will lead to a loud single. That will be a dot ball to end the inning, so that at the end of at the end of 4 overs, it's the Chicago Kingsmen 25 for a loss of none.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले।
हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Sam Das will continue the attack. Well placement from Tajinder Singh. He just lets the bat on ball. Also, luckily for the St. Louis Americans, it didn't hit the wicketkeeper's helmet, which would have been an automatic 5 runs. Quick break in the action here. Looks like a pair of scissors is needed to cut off some twine off of the bat of Kevin Phillip. 105 runs. That's what's needed for the Chicago Kingsmen. They've got 15.5 overs left. Their run rate is exactly where it needs to be to meet the requirement within 20 overs. Oh, comes off the chest. That can't feel good. That cannot feel good at all. He says he's all right. The young lad says, let's move on to dot ball. Beautiful shot. Beautiful placement from Kevin Phillip. Don't believe it's going to have enough for a 4. It won't, but they'll scamper back. They'll scamper back. Yes, they will. They'll take 3. Good running between Tajinder Singh and Kevin Phillip there. Never took it for granted. Never were expecting the call to be made, and they hustled. But what a pickup from Kevin Phillip. Just takes it out towards the extra, towards between mid-off and point, and just placed the ball so exquisitely. That's what makes him special. He's still a very young lad, just around 17 years of age, so as soon as he starts to filling out, you'll know those boundaries are going to come fairly easily for him. They already do, but at that point, it's going to be very easy, and that's given a wide there for Sam Das. And that is given an out. That was easy call. That was an easy call to make. Tajinder Singh just offers his bat at the last second. And no mistakes made by the St. Louis Americans. They get their man for the first wicket. So at the end, or just about the end of over number 5, they get Tajinder Singh. That's Nikhil Kanchan with the catch with the gloves on there. So Sam Das gets the breakthrough. Tajinder Singh out for 17, placing 13 deliveries. Had a boundary, had a maximum. Probably could have had more, but we'll see what comes up. So now it's going to be the skipper, Fawad Alam, coming in for the Chicago Kingsmen. He'll take his chances against the mighty St. Louis Americans bowling attack here. For the St. Louis Americans, you'll want this last few overs of the power play. You've got a wicket. Here comes the skipper. Can you get him? Or is the skip and the young lad, Kevin Phillip, can they pair up to do some damage? We'll find out here in just a few minutes. This is what I love about the Sunoco MILC. Take a look at what we've got at the crease. We've got an experienced cricket in Fawad Alam, who's played for the test side of Pakistan International Cricket. And you've got a young lad here in Kevin Phillip, homegrown Chicagoland product. And these two get a chance to play with each other here and really get some experience. This is what it's all about. And it's all thanks to our sponsor, Sunoco MILC. And of course, Lakshmi, our sponsor as well. So it's because of sponsors like yourselves that we are able to witness this, which is, in my opinion, just such a humbling sight to see where cricket has come in America. This is phenomenal. So here we go. Fawad Alam takes that very unique stance. It's known all over the world. Oh, first ball. They're appealing. And they say no. The umpire says no. In disbelief, all the St. Louis Americans, every single one of them, in some sort of state of shock. How is that not an out? Fawad Alam says, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm just going to go back into my crease and take my stance. Oh, that would have been huge. That would have been massive. Oh, my. He's trying to sense some drama being built here. Oh, Kevin wandered way too far off the crease. This is a quick throwback and good backup by the St. Louis Americans. So that will end the over. So 1 over left here in the power play. At the end of 5, it's the Chicago Kingsmen 30 for a loss of 1. They need 101, and they've got 15 overs to do it.
What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
Angat Singh coming into the attack, and his first delivery is dealt with a dot from Kevin Phillip. Slashed away, absolutely slashed away. That's going to run across. That's easy pickings. That is 4 runs. There you see that little slope at the end. Rather dangerous. It's a good sign for the fielders to just kind of pull up at the end. Not hurt yourself by any means. Good shot here from Kevin Phillip. Keeping it very easy for off the spinner. Angat Singh's got a very good line. He's keeping it tight from these balls that we've seen so far. Justin Dill making some final changes. This is the last over of the power play. The field will definitely open up. He's got a deep mid-wicket. He's got a deep mid-off as well. For Fawad, that would be a deep mid-wicket. And he just plays it easily onto the leg side. That's about as easy as it comes for Fawad Alam, and he'll scamper for 2. As a bowler, it's got to be a little, for lack of better words, maybe just awkward seeing how Fawad Alam takes his stance. I mean, he's looking directly at you, right? Like he's full 90 degrees in front of you when you're bowling the ball, and then he changes it at the last second. So as a bowler, I'm curious, see if that messes with your psyche a little bit. Beautifully guided up there from Fawad Alam. Takes it over towards fine leg. That'll be leading to just a single. And that will be the end of the over. So rapid fire overs coming here. That is the end of the power play. At the end of 6, It's the Chicago Kingsmen at 38 for a loss of 1.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले।
हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Coming into the attack now for the St. Louis Americans, it's going to be Cameron Delport. He'll face Fawad Alam, and it'll immediately start with a wide. Like that arm rotation just wasn't there, and just as I say that, he's stretching out his shoulders. You could tell it was very tight on that release point. Cameron Delport again to Fawad Alam. This time he pulls it well. Is he going to have enough to get to the boundary? We'll see. They're chasing it. It's going to be 2 runs. That's where the boundary is fairly long on that side. Cameron Delport, next delivery. See if they run back for 2. Saying no, Fawad, the skipper says just stay there. It's getting brisky here, ladies and gentlemen. My monitors looks like about to fly away. And it's a fairly massive monitor. It kind of gives you an idea of how much the wind is playing with that ball right now. Karen Delport to Kevin Phillip. This time he guides it out towards goalie. Take a single comfortably. But good defense out there. Good fielding from the St. Louis Americans, limiting that. Easy pickings for Fawad Alam. Are they going to push for 2? They're going to say he wanted it, but Kevin Phillips said no. And it was Kevin's call. He was on the danger end. So although Fawad may get a little bit, he may not be too happy about that call. It was the right call, and it was Kevin's call at the end of the day. Again, that bat turning in the hands of Kevin Phillip there. But excellent, excellent batting. Just taking what's given to them. Not really looking for the big shots. And good job by the St. Louis Americans trying to contain this attack from the Chicago Kingsmen and really keeping it close. Oh, beautifully placed again. Tish takes it out towards the leg side. Oh, there's a stumble from the fielder. Oh, hopefully he's all right. Must have tripped over something. That's Sandeep out there. Sandeep, if I'm not mistaken, that does look to be Sandeep Sivaram, but I could be wrong. But nonetheless, that is the end of over number 7. At the end of 7, it's the Chicago Kingsmen 47 for a loss of 1. They need 84. 13 overs left, and they still have 9 wickets in hand. It's going to be Zahid Zakil coming in for the St. Louis Americans now. He'll take his first crack at getting Kevin Phillip or Fawad Alam. We'll start off by facing Kevin Phillip. He gets it right back to him, and luckily for Fawad, he gets right back into the crease as Fawad Alam. Good cat-like reactions. You know that ball was going right back to the bowler, so he turned right around. Again, same action, same ball, same results. Fawad may be better off just staying within the crease. This time it's a fuller delivery. And he does manage to get it past his Zahid Zakil for this one for his single. Now with the field opening up for Fawad Alam, deep mid-wicket in play, deep fine leg, long on, long off in play, and also a deep mid-on as well. Nicely played from Kevin Phillip. This is exactly the meaning of take what you get. Playing the ball at its merits. Not really trying to make too much out of something simple here. Oh, Fawad rocks back into the crease. Takes it out towards point. And that'll be a single, safe single. Love to see the agility there from Fawad Alam. Just gets deeper into his crease and says, I'll just give myself just a little bit more room to get it out. It's exactly what he does. So at the end of 8, it is a 51 for the Chicago Kingsmen for a loss of 1. They need 80 in 12.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need one hand on the roof, one hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
Angat Singh comes back into the attack here. He'll start his second over. Full toss delivery. Fawad Alam deposits it safely onto the leg side. Wow, the Ellery was halfway down the track when the ball met the bat for Kevin Phillip. So right now, it just seems to be a rather very, we'll call it a very simplified approach here for the Chicago Kingsmen, trying to chase this 130 down, looking to most likely play all 20 overs. Or maybe they pick out a certain bowler at a certain time to really attack and accelerate. But right now, they are just under the required run rates they need to be at. Currently sitting at 6.36. They should be around 6.78. So just under. I mean, at this point, I mean, it's you kind of just say it's okay, not a big deal. You know, you'll come back and you'll pick it up here and there. As Fawad Alam uses those feet, goes down the track. But no rush from Fawad Alam or Kevin Phillip. Both just rotating the strike. Maybe took a cue from the St. Louis Americans innings and said, hey, no need for us to go big every time in the beginning parts. Let's just build a good, solid foundation, which is exactly what they're trying to do. Good delivery here from Angat Singh. This time Kevin does take the aerial route. Don't think it's going to have enough to get to the boundary, but they'll scamper for 2. And that will conclude the over number 9. So at the end of 9, it is the Chicago Kingsmen 56 for a loss of 1.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले।
हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Zahid Zakil coming back. Very nicely struck from Fawad Alam. That'll lead to a single. Good field placement there from Justin Dill and the St. Louis Americans. Just takes it towards long on. So you kind of see that from the Chicago Kingsmen right now. The approach is just rotate that strike, single, double, single, double. If it's there to be hit, utilize it. But you don't want to take it too relaxed because you never really want to take it down to the last over. It's never the most ideal situation. You want to give yourself some breathing room, especially in the required run rate category. An excellent delivery here from Zahid Zakil. It's a loopy delivery. Very well played from Kevin. They're going to run for two easily. Good placement from Kevin Phillip. Quicker delivery there. I kind of feel like Kevin was expecting it at some point. As we hear some motorcycles whizzing right behind me. Beautiful day out here. And another beautiful piece of hitting from Fawad Alam and Kevin Phillip. They'll run back for two. So the skipper really providing a calming presence here with the young batter, Kevin Phillip. Current partnership sitting at 30 runs for these two. And again, Fawad Alam just takes what's given to him. He'll take that single easily. For the St. Louis Americans, the longer this goes, the better it is for you. That means you've got them really held in tight. We'll see how that will go as this will conclude over number 10. So that is the first half of the second innings. It's the Chicago Kingsmen sitting at 63 for a loss of 1. And they need 68 more runs in 10 overs. They have 9 wickets in hand. Current run rate sitting at just about 6.3. And they need closer to 7, 6.8. So not too far. But nonetheless, well within reach. So there you see the Chicago Kingsmen scoreboard summary. Kevin Phillip, who's not out, has been out there since ball 1. Tejinder Singh was the only wicket to have been lost so far, providing 17 runs. And now the captain, Fawad Alam, out there with Kevin Phillip, sitting at 17. So still have Najam Iqbal, Shahir Hassan, Hassan Khan, Asif Mahmood. You've got a pretty deep lineup, and it still has to come if any of these wickets were to fall. Bat, then pad. Angad Singh has been very, very diligent with his bowling here today, conceding 13 runs, 0 wickets, but keeping that economy very low. Fawad Alam using his feet, and this time he gets a good handle on that ball. Don't think he's going to have enough for a 4, but he'll scamper for 2. Maybe he'll jog for 2. Rather than scamper or sprint. Conserving the energy is the skipper. Again, using those feet to go down the track. Comes from the bottom toe of the bat. Fawad Alam not happy with that shot selection on himself. See him kind of just raising his head up like, what did I do? This time it's a full swing. He really tried to hit it aggressively, but unfortunately didn't get too much on there. He'll take it out towards long on for a single. It looks like he wants a new bat. That bat didn't sound too well. So he's asking for a new bat. See what his dugout brings him. Oh, beautiful shot from Kevin Phillip. Goes right past the bowler. Angad Singh almost with a hand on the ball, but that will get past, and that will lead to a single. So that is the end of over number 11. 67 for a loss of 1. 64 runs needed in 9 overs left. You need 7. That run rate has climbed up over past 7 now. Current run rate sitting at 6.09, so exactly 1 run apart. If you're the Chicago Kingsmen, you have to pick an over. You'll have to pick an over out here where you can give yourself some breathing room. Or else right now, the longer this lasts, the St. Louis Americans will take it. Gives themselves a better chance to defend this score. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
What's up, Doug? What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. Fuel your best.
Sandeep Sivaram will attempt it first, and there's a good chance there. And indeed, it is caught. Good delivery from Sandeep Sivaram, and Kevin Phillip edges it. Just try to slash it away, but unfortunately for him, it goes straight to the field right goalie. Good diving catch, forward diving catch. And that is the end for Kevin Phillip. A good partnership here of 37, but unfortunately for Kevin, he's got to exit. See who the new batsman coming in is going to be. Look like it may be Saad Ali. Indeed it is. So we'll be back here in just a few moments with the new batter. Good showing from Kevin, 27, but he's got to exit. Take a look at this replay right here. So you see, he tried to go over cover. He got the top end of the bat, and a good diving catch. Very good diving catch out there. Trying to see who that fielder was real quick. Looks like it may have been Mehta. That's what it looks like. So here we go. We'll continue on. We'll continue to press forward. It's going to be Saad Ali. And immediately gets off the strike here. So 1 run on the board. Sandeep Sivaram keeps coming down, and Fawad Alam with a very disciplined shot. Doesn't try to go for it at all, just gets the middle of the bat on the ball. He's content with taking a single. So now 2 very experienced batters for the Chicago Kingsmen. 2 international players. Oh, there's a chance. Oh, he never gathered the ball, did Sandeep. But 2 former international players for Team Pakistan here between the wickets, between Saad Ali and Fawad Alam. Both having loads of experience. Add 2 more runs for Saad Ali. And we know Saad can hit him long and he can hit him far. Right now, very disciplined batting from the Chicago Kingsmen. Not taking the bait whatsoever. And give credit to the St. Louis Americans. Give credit to the St. Louis Americans. They're trying to keep this game as close as they can, and they're doing a very darn good job of it. Oh, Fawad Alam wanted a big shot there, but he gets the inside edge of the bat and just hammers it down into the ground. Ooh, hopefully, see, it looks like Granti may have just twisted his ankle out in the field. Hopefully he's all right. That is the end of over number 12. So that will bring the score up to 73 for a loss of 2. They need 59 to the Chicago Kingsmen in 8.
वक्त आ गया है लक्ष्मी बासमती राइस को घर लाने का। लक्ष्मी एक्स्ट्रा लॉन्ग बासमती राइस। इसका हर दाना हो इतना लंबा, पकते हुए महके और प्लेट पे क्या खूब खिले।
हाँ, मेरे घर लाने का।
Justin Dill will come into the attack. The skipper taking matters into his own hands right now. See if he can subdue the Chicago Kingsmen rotation. See if he can get one of these batsmen out. It'll give a big boost for the St. Louis Americans here. Could be devastating for the Chicago Kingsmen. Loses his footing, does Fawad Alam there. delivering. Good delivery from Justin Dill. It's a shot there, but he didn't get all of it, but he'll get enough for 1 run. Justin Dill providing some additional heat, shall we say, with some pace. Fawad Alam was up to the task. Good delivery, making Saad play that very defensively, not giving him any room to extend those hands. He's got those long levers that he wants to utilize. Justin making him play it close to the body, which will only lead you to singles and doubles. So St. Louis Americans, who started off fairly poorly, for lack of better words, with their batting attack, really scampered through. And then just like that, Justin Dill breaks through, gets Saad Ali, about as simple as it comes. He was in two minds. He didn't know if he wanted to go for it or defend it. And it found the middle of the bat, and it went straight into the middle of Justin Dill's hands. About as easy as it can be. That is the end for Saad Ali. A rather dangerous hitter is gone for just 4 runs. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. So that is the end for Saad Ali. Fawad Alam is still out there. Chicago Kingsmen sitting at 74. They need 57 runs in 7.2 overs. That run rate getting closer to 8 after every single ball. They're going to have to go for it at some point. They're going to have to pick out an over. We'll see who it is. Looks like it may be Hassan Khan coming in, the under 19 player. Just waiting for the official confirmation, but we'll be right back. It's starting to get interesting. Justin Dill coming in to indeed Hassan Khan. And Hassan immediately gets off the strike here. Just takes it towards goalie. Actually towards point. Take that back. Good fielding there. That's his Zahid Zakil out there at point. Makes no mistakes. So that does conclude the over. That is the end of over number 13. It is the Chicago Kingsmen 75 for 3. That run rate's sitting at 8 now. climbed almost 2 runs. Gotta come up with something. To be seen. 56 needed in 7 overs. Angat Singh, this will be his final over of the evening. And Hassan Khan up to the task with a single. So Angat Singh has been very good for the St. Louis Americans here. Conceding just 18 runs. The T20 format, you'll take that. And more than anything else, he's kept the pressure on. He really hasn't let anybody really tee off, shall we say, which is exactly what you want. Just keep him tight, keep him tight. That's exactly what the St. Louis Americans are doing. Oh, there's an attempted ramp shot there from Fawad Alam. He missed it, and luckily for him, he didn't touch it because that went straight to the keeper. Use of the feet again. They're going to push for 2. They're going to push for 2. No, they're not. A wise decision there from young Hassan Khan. He's the one that says no. Fawad Alam not happy with himself. Viciously swinging that bat on the non-striker's end. Again, very nicely, good technique from Hassan Khan. He'll let the gravity do the rest. Just times it, guides it. That will be 4 runs. A little bit of pressure relief there for the Chicago Kingsmen. Much needed boundary there. Brings their score up to 81. Beautiful placement. Again, Hassan Khan, the under-19 player. He's going to run back. He says yes, he wants it, and rightfully so. Justin Dill saying it's a short run there, but umpire Darpan Patel says no, it is perfectly fine. I see you, Justin Dill. A little captaincy gamesmanship there. 2 more runs added on the board. Single there, and this is it. Maybe this is the over they were looking for, just to give themselves just a little bit of breathing room. All right, already close to 8. It's starting to come down just ever so slightly, but they're going to need a little bit more boundaries. They're going to need something. So that is the end of over number 14. So 14 complete, 84 for a loss of 3, 47 runs. They have 6 overs to do it. They have 7 wickets in hand. Current run rate sitting at 6. They need is 7.8, so close to 8. Let's see what the Chicago Kingsmen have in store for us here today. Should be an exciting finish. Stay tuned. Last 6 overs coming right up. Cameron Delport is the man tasked with the ball here in over number 15. Massive, absolutely massive, off the bat of Hassan Khan. You knew exactly where that ball was headed from the sound of the bat. You didn't even have to turn. That is a maximum 6 runs for Hassan Khan. That will require a new ball for sure, as Mateen Inamdar will head on onto the field. Provide some additional balls to choose from. So there you take a look at that replay. Just beautiful swing. Absolutely good pickup. And that ball was just long gone. Hassan Khan showing you he is a complete package, not only with the ball or in the field, but also with the bat. The dot delivery there. Good comeback from Cameron Delport. Swing and a miss from Hassan Khan there. Good ball, good comeback here from Cameron Delport after giving up that 6 in the first delivery. Just takes it out towards long on this time. Does Hassan Khan take a simple single? I don't know how simple it is when you're facing Cameron Delport, but easy for me to say. Again, I'm sitting in the commentator's booth, not on the field with a bat. Run rate climbing down about half a run here for the Chicago Kingsmen. Smoke right back up the middle from Fawad Alam, but that will lead to just a single. So Fawad not really boundary hunting. He's got none so far. Not sure if that's by design. Could be. Just wants to stay out there and ensure he takes his team across the finish line. That's all skippers do. But his strike rate is slightly under par, currently sitting at 82. But Hassan Khan saying he can help fill in the gaps here. They'll run for 2 quickly. Wrong side, Justin. You want to try the other guy. Try to get that run out. But nonetheless, that will conclude the over. So at the end of over 15, it is the Chicago Kingsmen. 94 for a loss of 3. They need 37 more, and they've got 5 overs to do it.
Took that last corner pretty quick.
Sir, I need 1 hand on the roof, 1 hand on the pump.
Timeout for Sunoco Go rewards.
Keep pumping.
With new Sunoco Go rewards, when you fuel, you save because rewards come first.
Zahid Zakil will continue on. This will be his 3rd over. The lefty spinner. First ball to Fawad Alam. Sends it to the long on side. Take a single. Looks like Fawad's just a little frustrated. Not sure exactly why, but you kind of just see it in his body language. He's hitting the ball, but it's just not maybe connecting the way he would like, perhaps. Again, I'm just speculating. I don't know for sure. But just from the body language, reading his body language, it just kind of tells you that he's just not hitting it the way he would like. Good fielding from Zahid Zakil there. Good fielding, Justin Dill. The captain leaving it all on the field. Just a single. But these golden dot balls, if you're the St. Louis Americans, you want these. You want to continue to build that pressure. I'll say it again. The longer this game goes on, the better chance the St. Louis Americans have to defend this total. And there's a shot. I don't think he's got enough of it. No, he doesn't. Sam Das makes no mistake about it. Fawad Alam tried to go. Unfortunately for him, he picked out the fielder exactly where he was standing. That is an out at deep mid-wicket, and that is the end for the skipper, Fawad Alam. A rather ho-hum innings for Fawad Alam, but nonetheless gets his team a little bit closer. 96 runs on the board. They've lost 4 wickets. And Zahid Zakil gets the captain's wicket. So it looks like it's going to be Shahir Hassan who's going to be coming in for the Chicago Kingsmen. And Shahir can hit it hard and he can hit it far. Let's see if he's able to just guide this team across the finish line, or does he want to just finish this off quickly? We'll know very, very quickly, because Shahir is ready from ball number 1. So good bowling here from the St. Louis Americans. Good fielding. No drop catches, making sure any opportunity is given to them, they've taken full advantage of. And they get rid of a major risk in Fawad Alam as he heads back to the dugout. Zahid Zakil to Shahir Hassan and immediately gets off the mark. And that will lead to a single. And that will be the end of the over. At the end of 16, 97 for 4. Need 34 runs. They have 4 overs to do it. Run rate at about 8.5. Can the Chicago Kingsmen pull this off? Or will it be the St. Louis Americans with an improbable defense and ensuring that they go home with the victory? It's going to come down to a nail biter is what it seems like. 4 more overs to go. We'll be right back. Sam Das coming fresh off the catch of Fawad Alam will be given the ball here. The lefty with his first delivery to Shahir Hassan. They'll take that single. Good throw. Good snap throw back from Sandeep Shivaram, but a run across. So here we go. It's a slight field change here. Looks like for Hassan Khan, they're going to take a deep third man. Indeed, that is exactly the case. Single. Almost feels like the game is just in a lull right now. Not really sure which way. It's kind of teeter-tottering. The St. Louis Americans doing a phenomenal job, absolutely phenomenal job of defending their 130. And give credit where credit's due. They haven't given up. And right now the Chicago Kingsmen, they've got to need to decide who's going to be the guy who goes. It should be Hassan Khan. He's the set batsman. But you're going to need some boundaries here. There's no other ways about it. Your run rate is closer to 9 now. It was at 6, then 6.5, then 7.5. Well, just in the last over, it was close to 8.5. Now you're sitting at close to 9. And it is Hassan Khan is trying to push that pace. They're going to try to take a double. Yes, they are. There's a misfield, and that was all because of the way Hassan Khan was running. Last two deliveries of the over. There's a catch opportunity, perhaps. No, just lands in front of Justin Dill, but does a good job of keeping right in front of him. Final delivery of over number 17. Shahir Hassan up to bat. Shot, absolute blistering shot from Shahir Hassan, but I don't think he's going to have enough for 2, or he's going to have enough for a boundary, but he will have enough for 2. Indeed, he will. It's a solid middle of the bat contact, but he just didn't get all of it in there. But that will nonetheless get 2 more on the board. So at the end of over 17, it is the Chicago Kingsmen at 105 for a loss of 4. They've got 3 overs left. They need 26 runs. About 8.5 per over. It is doable. Can they do it? We'll find out here in just a few moments. It is getting tense. It is getting absolutely tense. You can feel it out here in the ground. Who will it be? Who will hold their nerve? Is it the St. Louis Americans or the Chicago Kingsmen? Zahid Zakil will continue on. This will be his final over. There goes the chance. Don't think it's gonna, they may find no man's land. Indeed, it does. Hassan Khan finding no man's land. And getting one on the board. So you see the intent now. You see that they're trying to get those boundaries, trying to hunt for them. But here's the thing. It's not going to come when you want them. You got to hunt for those bad balls. Zahid Zakil doing a great job keeping everything under control. Takes it out towards the leg side. Oh, missed run out opportunity there. Take a look at this replay. Oh, he would have been gone. Hit very hard, but there's a fielder there. If you're the St. Louis Americans, you can live with this. You can live with these singles and doubles. Just don't want to give up the big runs here. It's Hassan and Shahir having a quick conversation. Screams for two coming from the dugout, but only one taken. Shahir never hustled out of the crease. I think there was never two there, to be honest. So I don't blame him too much on that. Beautiful shot. Beautiful connection. Maximum. A maximum for Hassan Khan. And a beautiful strike of the ball. Gives themselves a little bit of breathing room. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. And they'll have one more delivery left here. 1:15. 4 wickets down. One ball left here in over number 18. Run rate takes a dramatic cut. It goes from close to 9 to 7.5. A few more of those, and the Chicago Kingsmen can ride off into the sunset. For the St. Louis Americans, just keep them tight. Keep them tight. You've been doing a great job all game. Looks like a new ball will be required. We'll call it new to the match anyways. Zahid Zakil turning out to be a little bit, maybe just slightly more expensive than he would have liked, but you kind of knew. You know where the head space is right now for Shahir Hassan and Hassan Khan. He picked out that delivery and he knew exactly what to do with it. Another shot, but I don't think he's going to have enough. Oh, maybe he will. Good diving attempt, but it gets past the fielder. And that's going to be given. We're looking to see if that's a 4 or a 6. That is a 4 indeed. What a way to end the over. Hassan Khan. Take a look at this. Picks it up. He thought he had it from the get-go, but it was just out of the fielder's hand. Good diving, valiant effort there from the St. Louis Americans, but just out of reach. And that will give them additional breathing room. Woo! It's getting close, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, sitting at 119 for a loss of 4. 12 runs are needed in 2 overs. So 2 maximums or 2 runs a ball. That's the equation. It's really simple. What do they do? I think right now, the way Hassan Khan is hitting, if he sees a bad one, expect it to be launched. That's my expectation. Let's see what happens here. It's going to be, is that Justin Dill with the ball? Indeed, it does look like it is Justin Dill with the ball. Takes his deep third man more fine. Wild heave there from Shahir. A golden dot ball. Right now, Hassan Khan is the man with the most runs right now. He's the settled batsman in. If you're Shahir, you just want to get Hassan on strike. Another dot ball. Woo! These are worth their weight in gold right now if you're the St. Louis Americans. And each dot ball provides an additional pressure for the Chicago Kingsmen. It's a quick convo between the two batters. Can't afford more dot balls if you're the Chicago Kingsmen. And he'll get exactly just that. Another dot ball. What a display of bowling from Justin Dill. This time, Shahir Hassan is up to the task. He'll take it out towards long on, and that'll be a single. But some very expensive dot balls. That's 3 of them. Now Hassan Khan. It's his chance. What does he do? He's got 2 deliveries left here in Justin Dill's over. Then he's done for the evening. Cameron Delport, Justin Dill having a conversation. It would be a fly in between those 2 men to hear what they're talking about. And further conversations, but the umpire says, let's go, moving on along. Very deliberate pace right now. It's slowed down. And what a shot. Rocks back. Absolutely rocks back. Gives himself room in the crease and puts a maximum on the board. There is that pressure release. What a shot. Smack dab middle. Over cow corner. Easy pickings for Hassan Khan. The young lad, under 19 from Pakistan, putting himself on the map here tonight. 126. Just need 5 more runs. 5 more runs to take this home and across the finish line for the Chicago Kingsmen. A big swing from Hassan Khan. That will go for a dot ball, and that will be the end of the spell for Justin Dill. Good effort. 22 runs conceded. Gets a wicket. And now it is time for the final over. 5 runs needed. Just 5 runs. They've got 6 deliveries to do it off of. Can they do it? Can they cross the finish line? Or is it the St. Louis Americans who defend their total and get some key wickets or some of those gold dot balls? To be seen. 6 balls left. That's it. Looks like it's going to be given to Sam Das. Sam Das will be the bowler. See him and Justin having a conversation. Sam Das and Justin Dill there. Shahir Hassan Khan. I think the conversation's simple. Put Hassan Khan on strike. And mind you, Shahir Hassan is an aggressive batter. He can hit it, and he can hit it far. Fairly lengthy conversation between the skipper and Sam Das. A little surprised that we haven't started already, but maybe it's just my anticipation. I want to see how this game ends. First delivery from Sam Das. Here we go. Nicely played from Shahir. Take it out towards deep third man. They'll take a single. So now just 4 runs needed to win. 3 to tie, 4 to win. Again, further conversations between Justin Dill and Sam Das. This is the point of the match. This is the point of the match. Hassan Khan, who's done extremely well with the ball in the field and now with the bats. Can he bring his team home? That's going to be given a wide. Maybe it's off the bat. Looks like it's off the bat, but indeed it is, and that is a 4. That will be the match. The Chicago Kingsmen pull it off in rather dramatic fashion at the last end. Easily played for Hassan Khan, and that will be the end of the match here today. It was a nail-biter. It came down to the end. Not really sure if it should have, but nonetheless, we were in for a tremendous match between the St. Louis Americans and the Chicago Kingsmen. So the Kingsmen pull it off. They are victorious. They win by 6 wickets. We give credit to the St. Louis Americans. What looked like to be a lost cause in their innings with the bats, they scrapped and clawed their way to a respectable 130, and they almost defended all of it. Give credit to that team. They never gave up, and that exemplifies the leadership provided by Justin Dill. So there you see on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, the Chicago Kingsmen summary. Kevin Phillip with 27, Tajinder Singh with 17, Fawad Alam with 26, Saad Ali with 4, Hassan Khan not out 45, and Shahir Hassan not out for 8. As the two teams gather to meet, take a look at the St. Louis Americans summary with the ball. See Justin Dill with 1 wicket, Sam Das with 1, both ironically with 22 runs conceded. Sandeep Sivaram, who in my opinion was a very integral part for the St. Louis Americans having any chance in this. 13 runs, 1 wicket. Angad Singh, 26 runs. Cameron Delport, 19. And Zahid Zakil, 27 for 1 wicket. So there you have it. That is the match for the evening here. You see your top contributors here for the St. Louis Americans and the Chicago Kingsmen. I appreciate every single one of you tuning in, watching us live on our social media platforms. And on behalf of our Studio 7 team here and the production team and all the umpires and everybody that it takes to put this production into play, I want to say thank you for joining us here today. It was a great match. I'm sure we'll continue to see these great matches here in the Sunoco MILC. As always, remember, a leather ball meeting an English willow. There is no better sound. As Justin comes with the forest and a beautiful shot over the bowling now. His first delivery. Well played into the extra covers, and looks like that might just go straight by the boundary. Yes, it will. That is 4 runs. And that is given an out. That was easy call. That was an easy call to make. Slashed away. Absolutely slashed away. That's going to run across. That's easy pickings. Deep Sivaram will attempt it first, and there's a good chance there. And indeed, it is caught. Good delivery from Sandeep Sivaram and Kevin Phillip. Really scampered through. And then just like that, Justin Dill breaks through, gets Saad Ali about as simple. Again, very nicely, good technique from Hassan Khan. He'll let the gravity do the rest. Just massive, absolutely massive off the bat of Hassan Khan. And there's a shot. I don't think he's got enough of it. No, he doesn't. Sam Das makes no mistake about it. Fawad Alam try to go. Beautiful shot. Beautiful connection. Maximum. A maximum for Hassan Khan. And what a shot. Rocks back. Absolutely rocks back. Gives himself room in the... That's going to be given a wide. Maybe it's off the bat. Looks like it's off the bat, but indeed it is, and that is a 4. That will be the match.
You're watching the Sunoco Minor League Cricket Championship, brought to you by our 2023 partners.